guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I've got my spirit jersey on and my ears, so Belle Bronze and Belle Bronze. So today is another Disney related video. So if you've read the title, hopefully you'll know what you're here for. This video is all about where to eat, specifically in Disneyland Paris. So as you guys know, I've been to Disneyland Paris quite a few times now, and I love food, I love buying snacks, I love finding new places to eat. So I just wanted to put together a little video to show or share where I really like to eat when I'm in Disneyland Paris. So yeah, and most of these places are places where I get a discount as an annual pass holder, so if you're one too, that's a good help and some tips for where you can get your discount. So we're going to start off with out in the village. So I always go to Annette's. Annette's is a lovely place to eat. It's an American style diner. Some of the waiter staff or waiting staff are on roller skates, which is really cool, and yeah, it's a really lovely place to eat. It's food you're typically going to know. It's burgers, it's hot dogs, it's chicken, nachos, it's things like that. It's all things you know and love. It's a great place if you've got kids and you know they're not particularly, like, they don't eat a wide variety of different things, because it's got burgers, it's got chicken nuggets, I believe, on the kids menu, it's got hot dogs, it's got all of those sorts of things. So it is a great place to eat, and I try and make it my first stop or my first main meal of the trip, just because I love it so much and I can't go a trip without eating there. So other than that, in the village, that's the only place you can get annual pass discount, but I have eaten at Planet Hollywood and I did get a discount on my last trip. The cast members, or the member of staff there, saw that I had an annual pass, and he was like, it's okay, I'll get you some discount, and he gave me 10% off, because you can get vouchers for Planet Hollywood with 10% off vouchers. So he gave me 10% off just because I do have an annual pass, but it's not a place where you do get discount. Also, Rainforest Cafe is another place where I have eaten. It is a lovely place to eat. If you've got children with sensory issues, I definitely say it's not one to go to. It is very crowded, the tables are very close together, you're sitting on your table like this, and then there's literally like a gap, and then there's another table right next to you. It's a very crowded place. It's a very loud atmosphere in there, because the restaurant itself isn't actually that massive. So yeah, it's definitely one I would skip if you have children with sensory issues, and you definitely don't get annual pass discount there. They have a sign stating no meal plans accepted here, no meal plan vouchers accepted here, no discounts here. So you can also get vouchers for 10% off or 15% off, I think it was, for Rainforest Cafe. So I did end up eating there when I went in December 19. Just because we had a voucher to go there, so we said, yeah, why not, let's go. So yeah, you can get a discount there as well, if you have vouchers. I definitely say I prefer Annette's over all the other two, but Planet Hollywood isn't too bad either. Rainforest Cafe, I wouldn't rush back to get there. Although the food was lovely, it was slightly on the pricier side. So going over into the parks, so let's start with the main Disneyland park. If we stick more with actual main food and eating compared to getting snacks, I would say I'm not a massive Casey's fan, but I know a lot of people are. I go to Casey's and often buy like a drink or something, just because it's on Main Street. It's so much easier, and it's often a little bit quieter because people want snacks and stuff at the same time. So yeah, Casey's, I don't tend to eat there, but I do buy drinks and stuff from there. I like to also eat at Bellanotto. That is, it's a Small World. It's on the parade route as they come around like that first bend from the Small World gates, and it's just it's a very small restaurant. It's a quick service dining, so it's you go up, you order your food, and you collect your food yourself. It's a great place to eat. It's pizzas and pasta, and it's Lady and Tramp themed because it's Bellanotto. yeah, it's also a very good price. They do kind of little set menus, which are around €15 for an adult one and around €8 or €9 for a child's one, which include drink, pizza or pasta, garlic bread or salad, and a dessert of some kind. It's normally an ice cream. So I think it's quite a good deal to eat there. I've eaten there quite a few times as it's a really nice place to eat. It's pizza and pasta. They fill you up, so you're getting quite a lot for your money in that aspect as well. Another place I like to eat, or I have eaten before, is the Princess Dining, which is the Berge de Cinderellon. It is a very nice place to eat. It's a sit down set menu kind of meal, so obviously it has different options for starters, mains and desserts. When I went there in 2017, it was a lovely experience. I would go back there, but I wouldn't say I'd be rushing to go back unless I went with someone and they said, oh my, can we go there? Then that would be the only time I'd say, like, yes, let's go. So yeah, I wouldn't personally go back myself on every trip, as it is on the slightly pricier side, as it is a character dining. But the interactions you get are really good, and I don't feel they're as good as I've got at Inventions. I don't really know why. Maybe it's because the people at Inventions are kind of interact with each other more, so you feel more engaged. But yeah, I do like eating there, but I wouldn't make it every trip kind of thing. Another place I like to eat is a Mulan Matatas. So it's over in Adventureland, and it is obviously a Mulan Matatas, so it's Lion King themed inside, and it's a really lovely place. They are also a quick service meal. They do things like chicken strips and chips. There's like some pasta thing as well. I think there's something with rice. I think it's like maybe a curry with rice, and they do like the main, a drink and a dessert as well, and it's around that €15 mark again. And yeah, it's a lovely place to eat. The atmosphere around it is really nice. It is quite a large restaurant. It splits over two kind of sides. You walk it straight in the middle, that's where you order and get your food, and then there's two sides to the restaurant. You can choose anyone to sit in. They also have seating outside the front and to the side, which is also quite nice if you just want to chill and it's not like a rainy day and stuff, because they have quite a lot of them with umbrellas on, so you can sit under the umbrella. So let's go back to our character dining. So I love to eat at Inventions. Inventions is a buffet style meal, so there is cuisine from all around the world. You've got your pizza, your pasta, your chicken nuggets, you've got your range of meats, your seafood. There's all sorts of different foods on available here, which is great for all different taste buds. I've been with a number of different people, and we have all found loads that we can eat, or loads that we really enjoy to eat. As I said, Inventions is a character dining. You typically get between 5 or 6 characters on just a standard like dinner. I've also done the Inventions brunch, which is a Sunday kind of exclusive, and it has a theme to it. So when I went, it was Chinese New Year theme, so I met Mulan and Mushu, and they're typically not characters you can meet in Disneyland Paris on a regular basis. So I really enjoyed that. I would say the Inventions brunch, it is a bit more expensive. You get a glass of orange juice or champagne included in your meal, just like one glass, and then it's pretty much the same food the whole time. But yeah, Inventions is an amazing place to eat. It's obviously on that slightly pricey side because it is a character dining, but for me it's the better character dining, because it's your classic characters. It's Mickey, Minnie, we met Goofy, Geppetto, Pinocchio and Hook when we went, and then when I went in for my Inventions brunch, which was Chinese New Year theme, I met Mickey, Minnie, Mulan, Mushu, Goofy, Donald and Pluto, I want to say as well. You meet about 8 on the Inventions brunch, obviously depending on what the theme is. They are also the main characters, like Mickey and Minnie also have themed outfits for that theme of brunch, which is really cool. So you get kind of like exclusive outfits and exclusive characters sometimes, or rarer characters, which can sometimes have really long waits to them. I know Mary Poppins was at one, so it was Mary Poppins, Bert and penguins were involved in the lunch, which is really cool. So yeah, it is definitely one of the nicer places to eat. You can get so much in there and you don't feel like you're sitting down or in there for that long. We sat down at 8 and we left at like 11. We didn't realise we were even in there that long. We were like, guys, it's nearly like 11 o'clock, like what's going on? And they weren't rushing us to get out either. We pretty much had eaten by then. We all had around 3 plates worth of food, then had desserts as well. They weren't rushing us to leave. They obviously slowly started taking things off the buffet, but we were like one of the last groups in there, which was really good because we had a really great interaction with the characters and loved it. If we head over to Studios Park now, I went to Chez Remy for the first time. As I said in my vlog, I wouldn't be rushing to go back every trip, but if I was with somebody and they said they really like to eat there, I would say to them, it's a really nice place to eat, yeah, we can go. But there's other places I would prefer to eat over Chez Remy. I just felt like I was really rushed. I'm quite a fast eater in general, but the lady came round and was pretty much like, I'd pretty much just put my knife and fork down finishing my meal and she was already like collected it, whereas normally you obviously tend to get a little bit more time. And yeah, I'm quite a fast eater, although I did try to slow down. It just didn't feel like I was in there for that long. I felt I was only in there for like half an hour when it turned out to be an hour, but I definitely felt I could have had more time between meals and courses, but I was just so hungry, so I wanted to eat. Another place in Studios I like to eat, or I have eaten before, is Restaurant to Stars. I'm not sure if they're changing it, as it is on the walkway, or was on the walkway towards Rock and Roller Coaster, and obviously that's changing into the Marvel Avengers campus, which hopefully should be ready by the end of this year, as it was meant to be done ready for last year. I'm not sure if they're changing it into a Marvel themed restaurant or if they're keeping the same Restaurant to Stars thing. It's also a buffet style meal, and it's all cuisines again. It's just a standard buffet style. The desserts in there were amazing. There were so many different choices of desserts. So yeah, it's like kind of more of it's a budget style buffet, as it is on a standard meal plan, so which is mainly all buffet restaurants. But buffets in Disney are really good. You're never gonna have a bad one. So yeah, I definitely would go back there. If they change it into a Marvel theme thing, that could be really cool. I'm not sure if they put character dining in there, but like Marvel character dining, which would be really cool if they did. But yeah, they could just change it into more Marvel themed around the area to fit in with the whole area it's included in. I also like to eat at La Catina. It's the buffet restaurant at the Santa Fe Hotel. It's a Mexican themed restaurant, and if you know me, I love Mexican. I love tacos, I love fajitas, I love that Mexican like fajita style, chicken fajita style meal. Is one of my favourites to eat. So it is definitely somewhere I like to eat, and as it's a buffet, I find a lot I can eat. I don't eat rice, which is what puts me off going to the Mexican restaurant in Frontierland, because pretty much all the meals come with rice, which I don't eat. I won't even go near it if it's on the same plate. But going to La Catina, it's buffet, so you pick what you want. I had loads of the chicken, there was a nacho bar, there was loads of desserts, there was like a chocolate fountain. The meals itself, there were still chips, there were still pizzas there, and then obviously you had your Mexican themed food. There was chili, there was a vegan chili as well, so if you're vegan, that's a place to go, because you know there's definitely chili there you can eat. There's chips, there's a nacho bar which had loads of salads and stuff with it as well, and yeah, there's rice, there's pasta. I love how Disney do, when they do on their buffets, they do pasta as like one separate bowl, and then they do like, they have like a bolognese sauce, a tomato sauce separately. I love that. That's like the best thing ever. So you can make your own dinner, which is great for those fussier people out there. So going on to snacks, obviously we all know I love a good Disney snack. So I would say my favourite Disney snack is the Mickey cake pop from the sweet shop on Main Street. I was so disappointed they did not have any in September. I did manage to get one pretty much every day. I was there in March and I loved them so much I brought a few and brought them home with me. I don't know what it is, they just taste so good. They're like, the main Mickey bit is cake, and then the two ears are marshmallows, and then it's coated in chocolate and it's on a stick, and oh, it's just so good. It's the best snack I've ever had in Disney, and they just didn't have any in September. They're around €5, but they're so good. Also from the same shop, they do like, that's where you can find the Mickey shaped treats. It's the sweet shop rather than the bake shop. So the sweet shop, I think it's the second door down on the right hand side as you look at the castle. It's got the sweets all at the back of it. Yep, at the front there's a cabinet. Definitely the best place to buy these Mickey shaped treats. And they had Mickey cookies, Mickey marshmallow, Mickey meringue, and yeah, oh, they're so good in there. The next place I like to buy snacks, depending on what season it is, the little kiosks are dotted around the park, normally in each of the different lands, have different like treats relating to the season. So when I was there in September, it was Lion King season, although they stopped it just before I got there due to issues. So yeah, they had a Lion King donut and one of the ones in Frontierland, which I got, and that was really nice. I got the Christmas gingerbread cake tree things. They were really good. They did Anna and Elsa biscuits, like shortbread biscuits with kind of like a cream thing in the middle as well. So different seasons have different treats relating to them in different shapes. Over in the studios they do Star Wars and Marvel themed like cookie shapes, like they had like a Groot cookie which looks very cute. They also do Toy Story ones over in studios. So they're the little kiosks and stuff which are dotted around in different like lands and different parts of the parks. So always check them out for different seasonal treats. I often get a few of them. And another favourite Disney treat of mine is the Mickey waffles. So I've only seen them at the Old Mill in the main park. The Old Mill is situated next to Princess Pavilion and before you go down to Casey's Corner and the Storybook boat ride. That's the only place I've seen Mickey waffles being made or where you can get them. And the battery's flashing, so I'll be back in a second. Sorry if I changed position slightly, I just had to change the battery. I've been filming quite a lot today. So yeah, the Mickey waffle, I've only found it available at the Old Mill, and they're a little bit slow to do. I know that they make them fresh for you, so you order it and they make it, but it seems to take a little while for them to do it. When we were there in March, like, they burnt them, like, I don't even know what they were doing, they just burnt them, and they like couldn't get it out of the pan properly, like the waffle maker thing properly. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit hit and miss. But when I was there for September, my one, it literally took about 3 minutes, which I'd say roughly is probably the amount of time to put it on the thing for. And you can either have it with Nutella or just with sugar. I obviously always go with Nutella. The only thing is you don't get knives and forks to be able to eat it. It is eat it with your hands. And the Nutella is kind of like, I don't really know, it is Nutella, but it's not like they spread it over it for you. It's literally like they kind of have one of them square things and they literally just go like plonk and put it in the middle. So yeah, if they had forks, knives and forks over there, you'd be quite happy because you could sit and eat it, because they give it to you on a little plate. but I still like getting one because I really like Mickey waffles. Another treat I really liked or really enjoyed was the mango whip. So it was kind of like Disney's version of the Dole Whip, what you can get over in America, but it was mainly for the Lion King festival. It was like a treat they brought out for that. So it was like mango flavoured juice puree thing with soft serve ice cream in like a cup. You would have seen it if you watched my September vlogs. If you haven't, go and check them out. So yeah, it is a really nice thing. It was really nice to eat. It was a really large cup as well, so you could definitely share it between 2 people. So yeah, that was another thing I really like to eat as a snack in Disney. Another snack I really like to eat is when over in the village. They have these little booths. I think they originally got them for Christmas, but then they've kept a few of the ones out around the edge of the village out for like everyday thing, because they realise they're quite popular. So a few of them do like little treats, some do little like merchandise things. So there's one which is outside Planet Hollywood. It does like chocolate coated strawberries, little beignets, churros, and like little, I think there's pretzels in there as well, so like baked goods and stuff, and they are all really nice. The chocolate covered strawberries are really good, and the beignets were really nice. There's different flavours of what was inside the beignets as well. I think I went with Nutella and that was really nice as well, and the churros were really good. So yeah, there's lots of really good things you can get in the village and the little booths as well. The McDonald's in the village also has like the little McCafe bit, which you normally get like donuts and stuff over here from. They have like a really good cinnamon swirl, like the cookies from there are really good. If you want macarons or macaroons, McDonald's is definitely a place to get them, because you can get little deals of like 6 for only about €5, which is cheaper than the little booth in the village. These are typical places where I eat / buy my snacks when I'm in Disney, if you were wondering. So yeah, if you like to eat at these places, or you think I should try another place to eat, leave me a comment down below. Give it a big thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already, to keep up to date with my videos. If you hit the post notification bell as well, that will also send you a notification when I'm uploading a video. So if you also haven't spotted already, I've been posting Disney Shorts videos, which are less than 90 seconds long, every Monday, just to share a few little experiences what I've had whilst being in Disney, and things that I filmed on my phone. They're all unedited videos, it's straight from the source, uploaded onto YouTube to share that little bit of Disney magic with you all. So catch you guys later, bye!